Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another Marine ECM. This time working, well, actually, it's a MEFI 2 coming from Massachusetts. Trevor McGrath. This is your computer. It says that it's a 5.7 liters, but I'm not sure the setup itself. It says ECU not firing the injectors. They are here, Trevor. So I have the computer connected right now. This is for you to see that that is indeed your computer. This is instead of the fuel pump or fuel pump relay, coils, injectors are here. We can see the injector firing on the simulator. I have it connected to the Diacom, which is the scanner. It's been running for, this is like the third time that I run it for like 10 minutes. Right now you got 385 hours and 98, uh, sorry, yeah, 388 hours and 98 minutes. It's a one fall in there for the ESC because I don't have the knock sensor connected, but that is normal, but it's running good. I also have my oscilloscope connected into both of the injectors. So right now into the blue channel, if you see here, the amplitude of the waveform, sorry, from the top to the bottom is 12.35 volts. If I do the same thing on the other channel, and we measure, sorry, I need to grab the lines, just, close to the signal, but we can see 12.45 or 65, sorry, in that signal. And both injectors are or both injector banks are being firing. See, right now I'm just changed the capture speed to see more activations, but both injectors are being grounded. So I can increase the RPM, which I'm going to do, and that will change, and we'll see more signals in there. That will also make the coil go brighter. And instead of the coil, I have a test light in there, but this is the EST system and everything. So I'm just going to go high RPM. Right now I'm going to go to like 3000 RPMs, which is in there. I'm going to change the throttle position around 40% and change the map, which is going to change the injection millisecond. Let me just show you that. When I raise the map, that changes the injection millisecond and it's following accordingly. So we got 2,980 RPMs. We can now see a lot more injection happening, but it's happening. It's not that it's not or not having injection. They're all firing. So not sure what the problem might be in your case. I will go into the RPM signals, going into the EST. If the computer doesn't get the response from the ignition module, which is also an RPM signal, it will not fire the injectors. I am also checking in here the 5-volt reference and the sensor ground, and we have very good sensor ground circuit complete. So the sensor and the 5-volt reference are all present. Everything is running good. So I'm going to bring the RPM down. Let me get zoom glass so we can see the RPMs from the distance a little better. While I'm doing that, I'm going to come back to idle around 650 or so. Oops, too much. 45 is perfect. Let me get the throttle to, let me get another zoom for the throttle so you get to see that too. And also the manifold air pressure. Those are the main signals, well, also the temperature, right? But I'm not going to change the temperature. I am putting right now 166 on the coolant and 75 on the intake air temperature sensor. I'm not going to change those. So let me get the throttle down a little less than 10%. And let's get the map to 12.6. That's my numbers, right? Remember for my testing here that I use in there like that. If I see something abnormal, I immediately look for those. Computer is looking for an ejection pulse of 2.4 and the computer is putting 3, and it's actually really clean injection. When it's multiple strike, and sometimes that happens on these computers, I would not be able to read the number in there because it's kind of like a multi-firing of the injector at the, every time it gets activated, but that's not the case in this computer. So I'm going to go back. As you see, we are no longer ejection. And in here, we want no longer a speed. So the computer is that you just cycle the key off, right? You turn the boot off. So I'm going to start it one more time. I have to increase the speed to 45 hertz in here, and that gives me 669 RPM. And we can see immediately 3 milliseconds per injection. And we can see again that signal the same way in here. This is a two bank of injectors. Each of those drivers will fire 4 injectors at a time. So not sure exactly what is happening in the boat. It's hard to know with these old computers. Not really much I can go by, but everything is working fine. So Trevor, I'm going to deem this computer as normal and working good. I'll be sending this your way. As usual, you're in good hands. Thank you so much for trusting Mike Salazar Diagnostics. And if you're here in the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Every time you subscribe, that helps my small business a lot, and that makes YouTube promote more and more my videos. If you have any automotive or marine computers to repair, this is my website, Mike Salazar Diagnostics. Yeah, my name is spelled a little different, but it sounds as Mike, normal Mike. If you are here, you got my email and telephone in here, but I would recommend you to first click in here to email us. Right here, this is a clickable box. If you click in there, that will open your email browser and you can start sending me an email. If you already spoke to me and you need also, if you're going to send a module or modules, instrument cluster or so, click here. That will download a Word document with all my information and also some fields that I need you to write with your name, address, telephone, email, concerns, like that. When I get your computer, I know exactly what I need to test, and then I can call you or contact you anytime it's needed. We also have a shipping address in here. If you need to get any answers on something, I got a chat button in there. You can make any questions, and that will help you resolve any doubts or concerns or questions that you have for me as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.